Hi everybody, welcome back to our tuning series. This is the second part of that, and this is for you advanced people. Today we're going to be learning how to tune a string properly. So not just fine tuning it, but actually tuning it from another note entirely. So last part, obviously, we've got everything. We've got our app, and we've tuned our first two strings. But now, if you remember, our G string was so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get your tuning app on your phone. So find your tuning app. So you get your tuning app here, and at the top it tells you what note it is. So you're going to be checking what note you're actually playing. So this is the most important first step, is to find, are you actually playing a G or are you playing something completely else? So let's go and find out. So I'm going to play what I think is a G. Oh, it's nowhere near that. It's actually very sharp F. So we're completely wrong note. 99.5% of the time, when your cello's been sitting around, it will go flat. In this case, it's moved from a G to an F. So we need to fix that F and make it a G. Most important first step with advanced people, make sure you have some kind of cloth. You should already have a cloth because you want to make sure your cello is super nice and clean. Otherwise it gets sticky. You want to make sure you have a cloth. So the first thing we're going to do is we're playing, okay? And then I can do this because I'm really cool. But if you can't, just play it. Now, get your cloth and grab the peg. Now, don't grab the peg like this. I had a student 2 months ago that yanked their peg off their cello. It's because when you yank it like this, you're pulling the peg away from the box. So you want to keep the peg in the box. So you want to grab it like this, okay? So imagine this is your other hand for me. You're grabbing it like this, okay? Then always pull it forward. So pull it forward a bit, and then pull it back. And now you see we've gotten a bit higher, okay? And we're going to keep doing that till it gets to our G. You're still not close enough. You needed to get it a bit more like in here, right? Like shoulder width, right? Okay, so my one, it says 19 or 18 cents flat. Okay, so remember flat, we've got to turn it clockwise. So now we're going to turn it clockwise. Now, your question is going to be, what if this thing down here, I can't move it? Okay, then what you have to do is you have to unwind the peg down here completely. Now, you can hear that noise there. It's not great. Alright, and it's going to go a bit flat, and you're going to repeat that process again. Tuning, sometimes you can pull it too far back. So, for instance, here I'm a little bit sharp now. Then you just simply push it forward, right? So forward is flat, back is sharp. You just need to remember, if you want to go sharp, you have to just pull it forward once. Okay, not the case going flat, but if you want to go sharp, so you're pulling it back, you need to go forward to relieve that tension that you're going to create. Okay, I'm happy with this here. Okay, so then the final step is to then check if the other strings are in tune. So the C's a little bit it's a bit sharp still. And then the final step is to check how ready to get tuned. So in my case it is, so I'm completely ready to go. But if that's not the case, you will need to go and check each string. Now, somebody's going to ask me, oh Rory, what if my peg is slipping or is too stiff? Okay, there are two solutions for that. Okay, I'm back here so you can see a bit better. If your pegs are too stiff, like they're really stuck, you need to loosen them. So you need to relieve that friction. And the best way to do that is to get a pencil. And you see here, so imagine this is your C string peg, right? You're going to put a bit of pencil around it, like there, and you're going to flip the cello around, and you're going to put a bit right here, near the peg, okay? And that should loosen it up. If it's still not very good, I want you to put a bit around, I want you to loosen the string so it becomes floppy, and I want you to put a bit near this bridge here. If you're having trouble doing this, we can do this. This is quite advanced. Do it in the lesson. Okay, now the other problem you might have is what if it's too loose? So in this case you need to create some friction, and the chalk is the best way to do that. So you basically do the same thing as you did with the pencil but with the chalk. Okay, and probably not down here on the bridge, although you're more than welcome if you think it's necessary. And yeah, that's everything to do with tuning. I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, I'm going to see you at your next lessons and hope you learned something from this video. Alright, see you next week in your lessons. Bye.